Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom have long been regarded as one of Hollywood's more relatable celebrity couples, especially since they've publicly tried to show what modern co-parenting can look like. But recent candid photos have revealed that even the most seemingly amicable exes have their challenging moments. On Tuesday, July 8th, the famous pair was spotted sharing a lunch at the exclusive Cala di Volpe resort in Porto Cervo, Sardinia, Italy. What was intended to be a relaxed summer outing quickly became the subject of media speculation after photographers captured what looked like a tense exchange between the two. In the images obtained by Page 6, the 40-year-old teenage dream singer sat across the table from the Pirates of the Caribbean star, her expression decidedly less than cheerful. With her hands folded tightly in front of her, Perry seemed preoccupied, her gaze cast downward as if deep in thought, or perhaps trying to remain composed. Orlando Bloom, on the other hand, appeared detached, staring into the distance with a blank expression that only fueled rumors of underlying tension. The couple's 4-year-old daughter Daisy was also part of the day's gathering, playing nearby with Bloom's teenage son, Flynn, 14, whom he shares with ex-wife Miranda Kerr. The presence of the children may have been the very reason why Perry and Bloom were making the effort to be together at lunch, despite what looked like strained interactions. Since announcing their breakup earlier this year, Perry and Bloom have consistently emphasized their commitment to co-parenting Daisy in a loving, united manner. Friends close to the couple have described them as determined to keep their relationship respectful and supportive, for the sake of their daughter's well-being. However, these latest photos hint that the path of co-parenting isn't always smooth, even for two stars who appear so determined to make it work. Perry, wearing a stylish swimsuit for the lunch outing, looked contemplative in another photo from the day. Her expression seemed to suggest she was weighing something in her mind, while Bloom remained still and expressionless. Observers couldn't help but notice that the cheerful holiday atmosphere of the resort contrasted sharply with the former couple's visible discomfort. Despite the seemingly frosty lunch, the family's day didn't end on a sour note. Later that evening, Bloom took to Instagram to share a heartwarming series of photos from their holiday. Captioning the carousel "Dump for ya," Bloom showcased candid moments featuring himself, Perry, Daisy, and Flynn, capturing smiles, laughter, and family togetherness. It was a striking difference from the earlier images that had circulated online, and fans were quick to comment on the transformation. Some praised the ex-couple for putting their differences aside and showing a united front for the children, while others speculated whether the social media post was an intentional effort to downplay any perceived discord. The contrasting moments highlight the complex reality of co-parenting after a breakup, especially when lived under the public's watchful eye. Even for celebrities who project an image of perfect harmony, there can be private moments of frustration, disagreement, or simply the emotional toll of navigating a new family dynamic. Perry and Bloom's relationship has been a topic of fascination for years. The couple first began dating in 2016, and though they briefly split in 2017, they reconciled the following year. In 2019, Bloom proposed to Perry on Valentine's Day, presenting her with a unique flower-shaped ring. The couple welcomed their daughter Daisy Dove Bloom in August 2020, sharing the joyful news through UNICEF, for which they both serve as goodwill ambassadors. Although they never officially married, their relationship often appeared stable and affectionate, with public displays of love and support on red carpets and social media. However, by early 2025, news emerged that Perry and Bloom had quietly separated, choosing to focus on their roles as co-parents rather than romantic partners. Despite the breakup, sources close to the couple have consistently described their shared commitment to Daisy as unwavering. They continue to spend family holidays and special occasions together and often coordinate travel plans to ensure both parents remain actively involved in Daisy's life. Still, as the recent lunch outing shows, the transition from romantic partners to co-parents can come with its share of challenges. Body language experts and celebrity watchers alike noted Perry's sour look and folded arms, a classic sign of emotional withdrawal or frustration, while Bloom's distant stare suggested detachment or fatigue. Whether the tense moment was due to a private disagreement, the natural stress of shared parenting, or something else entirely remains unknown. What is clear, however, is that both Perry and Bloom continue to prioritize presenting a balanced, loving environment for Daisy. Their efforts reflect a modern reality for many families, that co-parenting is often complicated, requiring patience, understanding, and sometimes the ability to put aside personal feelings for the greater good. By later sharing joyful family photos, Bloom seemed to send a message that even on hard days, the bond they share as parents remains strong. In the end, while cameras may capture brief flashes of tension, they rarely tell the whole story. For Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom, the journey from lovers to co-parents is still unfolding, and their shared love for Daisy appears to remain at the heart of it all. If you'd like, I can also create a matching YouTube description, tags, or a title. Just let me know.